Hello, Tamara Green here for A Course in Miracles lesson number 33. All right, we haven't done some deep breathing exercises for a while, so let's do that. Soft belly breathing where we open the diaphragm. I like to take my hands flat on my lower abdomen, 2 inches below the belly button, so I can feel my lower abdomen relaxing, because it's important to relax the belly in order to open the diaphragm. All right, I'm going to close my eyes. You don't have to if you don't want to, but we're going to start with a deep breath in through the nose and relax that lower belly so it opens the diaphragm. So soft belly, allowing the muscles around your eyes, mouth, and jaw to completely release and let go. Soft, open that lower belly. Belly, lowering your shoulders. Soft. Belly, imagining all your thoughts and feelings running down your entire body and out your toes. Soft. Belly, relax, relax, relax. 2 more, soft. Belly. Last deep breath in, soft. Belly. Now, before you open your eyes or completely come back into the room, I want you to take a moment and just notice your internal world, like you're really stepping into your body right now, just noticing what it feels like to be in the body, not in the mind, but in the body. We're just noticing there's no right or wrong. You're just observing, that's all. Okay, good. Here we go to A Course in Miracles lesson number 33. There is another way of looking at the world. Today's idea is an attempt to recognize that you can shift your perception of the world in both its outer and inner aspects. A full 5 minutes should be devoted to the morning and evening applications. In these practice periods, the idea should be repeated as often as you find comfortable, though unhurried applications are essential. Alternate between surveying your outer and inner perceptions, but without an abrupt sense of shifting. Merely glance casually around the world you perceive as outside yourself. Then close your eyes and survey your inner thoughts with equal casualness. Try to remain equally uninvolved in both and to maintain this detachment as you repeat the idea through the day. The shorter exercise periods should be as frequent as possible. Specific applications of today's idea should also be made immediately when any situation arises which tempts you to become disturbed. For these applications, say, there is another way of looking at this. Remember to apply today's idea the instant you are aware of distress. It may be necessary to take a minute or so to sit quietly and repeat the idea to yourself several times. Closing your eyes will probably help in this form of application. There is another way of looking at the world, or there is another way of looking at this. For me, this was a game changer. When my beloved husband was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, my mind went crazy, racing way ahead of the present moment. Oh my God, what if he doesn't survive? What if he's got to be around for our children to, grow up and get married and have children. And, what if he's not there? And I don't want to do this alone. And I just kept, projecting into anything other than the present moment. So, of course, I was so distressed and not sleeping well, not doing well, really stressed out. And then I remembered, some book, probably by Wayne Dyer or something. It was before I started the A Course in Miracles. But I remember, it's about changing your perception of how you see the world that actually changes how you see the world. It changes the world that you see. So I started applying it to this situation of living with cancer in our family. So I would say to myself over and over and over again, the situation doesn't have to change. The situation of him having stage 4 cancer does not have to change. It's my perception of the situation that really needs to change in order for me to calm down, be at peace. And one of my favorite mantras is, I am the center of my peace. It doesn't matter what's going on around me or what the situation is. Regardless, I am at the center of my peace. And one day, God bless my husband, he, through all his treatment, he walked and moved his body every day. Every day we went out for usually around 45 minutes to an hour. And it was during that walk. And I remember thinking, remember, Tamara, change your perception of the situation. Don't try to change the situation. Change your perception of this situation. And boom, during that walk, it just, how that, the epiphany, the moment, aha, it just came in so fast. I realized how attached I was to him surviving or him, being around. In other words, controlling the situation. It just had to go that way or else I was going to fall apart, kind of thing. It was like that. And I realized very deeply what I was doing to myself. I was torturing myself with those very fearful thoughts. So in that moment, I actually released, I can honestly say, in that moment, I released attachment to the outcome, which completely freed me up to be present in every single moment from that, that time forward with my husband during all the months and months of treatment and surgery and recovery and the rest. It was a game changer for me. And I know it will be for you too. All right. Wonderful. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow.